What's up, guys? This is Junior from CR42 Hunting. Welcome to another video. Welcome to our hog hunt video. Man, we are so excited to bring this video to you guys. You guys don't know just how hard it's been to get this hog hunt in with the 6.8 Western. Zach and I have been trying for months to get this hog hunt in. We picked up a 6.8 Western about 2 months ago, and ever since we've been trying to get a hog, but the animals are unpredictable, so you just never know when something's gonna come. So like I said, we tried over and over and over to get a hog. Finally, on this night, on this hog hunt, we finally got some activity. A lot of people ask us, why do you guys hunt hogs anyway? Well, there's several reasons. Here in Texas, hogs are running rampant. They have no natural predators here, and outside of humans, we're the only ones that are hunting them. They're at the top of the food chain, and I believe an average hog can reproduce about 16 to 20 every year. And so they reproduce like crazy. They cause a lot of damage to farmers. About $1 billion a year in property damage done by wild hogs. And they've even killed a few people. Just a few months ago here in Texas, we had a lady killed at home. She was just leaving her house to go to work, and she was attacked by a wild hog and killed. So there's several reasons why we hunt wild hogs. Here in Texas, you can hunt wild hogs in the day or nighttime. We got this 6.8 Western about 2 months ago. We've done several videos with the 6.8 Western. The 6.8 Western is a new caliber that just came out this year. It's a love child between Browning and Winchester. About 2 years ago, they got together and decided to create or develop a caliber that had the 308 30-06 300 Win Mag energy, but it was a higher BC bullet, which they accomplished here. This has a 1 in 7.5 twist rate. This is my Browning X-Bolt 6.8 Western. It's got an adjustable cheek rise here. It's got their accurate trigger on. The bolt is super smooth. It's got a nice muzzle brake here on it. We've taken this thing out and done several videos with this, several comparison videos already with the 6.8 Western. So you guys check those out if you hadn't already checked some of those videos out. We got out and we got it sighted in pretty quickly after we got our hands on it. 50 yards, took it back to 100 yards and shot some cantaloupe and some 2 liters. You guys can check out that video too. And I even did a video where I took this thing out to 250 yards and put a shot on, I think I took 3 shots on that video. I put a shot on mannequin size steel, put a shot on a 6-inch steel, and then I put a shot on a cinder block. So you guys can check that video out also if you hadn't. But with the 6.8 Western, you're gonna get the big game energy. Like I said, your 300 Win Mag energy, but the recoil of about a 243. So I would say this recoil is less than my 270. So I also have a Remington 700 270. This recoil is less than my 270. So you get no flinch before you take your shot. So like I said, man, this thing it's a joy to shoot. You know you're gonna get the energy down range, but at the same time, you know the recoil is gonna be very manageable. So this thing's been very accurate right out of the box, and we was just very excited to see if we could harvest a hog with the 6.8 Western, and outside of just ringing some steel. The area that we hunt in is very plentiful with animals. We have deer, we hunt hogs, there's been alligators that I've seen on my property, raccoons, possum, coyotes, bobcats. So it's dangerous, but it's fun. We love hog hunting, and the area that we hunt in is just overrun with wildlife. So we knew if we could get our conditions right, from the wind to controlling our scent, that we have an opportunity to get a hog with the 6.8, which is something that we've been trying to do. The area that we hunt in isn't an area where we get a hog every time we go out, which is good for me because I think I get bored pretty quickly if every time I went out there was a hog or there was deer. So we really have to be on our game, knowing which direction the wind's coming from, controlling our scent, controlling our sound, and just sometimes getting lucky. Our hunt today It had rained early in the day. It was the hottest day that had been in Texas all year. The rain that we got earlier that morning didn't help anything. It was super hot out. It's about a 15-minute walk from where we parked to our blind. And by the time you get to the blind, you're just soaked with sweat. The foliage in the area is very, very overgrown. It comes up to my knees, and I'm 6'1", or a little higher at times. So it's a difficult walk back, looking at our stuff back there. But at the end of the day, we knew this could be a good opportunity for us. The weather was supposed to be clear after the morning rain that we've gotten. The wind was in our favor, and we shot ourselves up with our scent control. We put out our secret recipe. We got several recipes that we use when we hog hunt. This particular recipe, I don't think we've ever gone out and not actually seen some activity. Hogs can smell from about 5 miles away, so even if you think you're controlling your scent, they still get some whiff of you, but if you do a really, really good job of it, you can probably cut down 90-95% of the human scent. Hogs have extremely good noses. Their nose works better than their eyes, but they can smell you from a long ways away, up to 5 miles. So we put this stuff out, and we were super excited that all the conditions that lined up, and that we finally see some activity from hogs. So we've been out about 4 hours now. It's extremely hot, even sitting in the blind. We hadn't heard any deer or hog activity. We have seen some raccoons climbing around the feeder, trying to feed on the corn that we put out. There's been several birds that have come in and out, but hadn't had any hog activity yet. It's been about 4.5 hours that we've been sitting out, just kind of waiting to see if you see something or hear something. At this point, it's just a waiting game. Now it's been about 5.5 hours later. We did see a hog on an adjacent property. It was probably a 250, 300 pound hog, a sow, but it didn't come any closer, didn't give us a shot. We were hoping that the scent that we put out, the bait, would draw it in, but so far to this point, nothing. Starting to get dark on us. Still got a bunch of raccoons and possums coming out and feeding on the corn that we put out. Mosquitoes are starting to come out. We've cranked up our little thermocell to try to help. Usually after about 20 or 30 minutes, the thermocell will finally do its job and keep the mosquitoes off of you. Outside of the hog that we saw on the adjacent property, we think we may have seen a deer on a couple of properties over, maybe a couple of deer. One that was a pretty decent medium-sized body, if our eyes were right. But so far we haven't had any deer come in. We've already decided, Zach and I, that we're gonna hunker down, and tonight was gonna be the night. So we're in for the long haul to see if we can make it happen with the 6.8. shot. All right, let's go see how big he is. Zach and I are out in the woods right now. Just got finished with a little 6-hour hog hunt. Literally 6 hours. We took the 6A Western out tonight. And man, it was dark as heck, but I think I hit him. We're about to find out. You guys are about to see live. We're out to the woods right now. There's about a 40-yard shot, maybe a 50-yard shot. But right now, Zach's out in the middle of the woods. It's the dangerous part, because we can't see anything, man. You guys can see what we can see right now.
Yeah, we had several hogs out here when we shot this one, so.
So we're walking right now. I think I shot him with the 6.8. I don't even think he moved after I shot him. But now we're in the woods looking for it. I don't even think he ran.
There you go.
You see him?
Yeah, right out there.
Yeah, there he is. There he is. All right, so I got him. There he is, guys. One shot with the 6A Western. We'll have a video coming for you guys here soon, but just wanted to show you guys, like, we literally just got out of the blind and walked out here about, like I said, 40, 50 yards out, and there he is. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, we got it with the 6.8 Western. We put our little secret sauce out tonight. I have to tell you guys about that, but there he is. We'll have a video coming real soon, guys. All right, CR42 signing off. Hold on, so my son was chiming in. He said the live, it froze up on us, but you guys can see it. So we took that with the 6.8 Western. Boogie Dog said it must be that Texas ERCOT power grid. But there he is right there. Like I said, guys, we've been out in the woods for about 6 hours. And it looks like probably about a little 100-pound hog there. But we've been waiting for about 6 hours, man, to get this thing. It was a pretty difficult hunt. But Code Green, there he is, 6.8 Western. So I'm sure you guys want to see the shot and what happened after, but there's our hog. So I'll show you guys around the woods. When I tell you guys we are in the middle of nowhere, we are in the middle of nowhere. Deep in the middle of the woods. Things we do for our channel, man, for you guys. So I'm tired as heck. So Zach and I are gonna drag this thing off so we can get them cleaned up. And yeah, Boogie, you're right, man. It's a nice eater. We're gonna drag him off so we can get him cleaned up. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Looks like there's about 5 or 6 of you guys on. I know it's late, but man, I wanted to show you guys where the rubber meets the road. So that's it, boys. We just got her like 10 minutes ago. And as you see, as I pan around, it's dark out here. This the woods, baby. RGG, if you watching, Chicago, we're gonna get you out here soon, man. Get you a hunt in. This is what it's all about, though, man. Super fun. We enjoy doing this. But that's the first confirmed U.S. kill, probably with the 6.8 Western. All right, so it looks like my entry was about right there. So he was facing that way. So yeah, that's definitely the entry. And I'll flip him over here. Not much of an exit on this side. Maybe it stayed lodged in. I don't see much of an exit at all. But when we hit it, that's solid, man. It's probably 100, 120, 130 pound hog. When I hit it, man, it didn't squeal. It just dropped. It was immediate, man, when I hit him. So it's the first kill with the 6.8 Western. We'll harvest him and drag him off and get him cleaned up and put him in the freezer. So it was a good night.